poppin' all stars? Welcome back to my channel. It's DAMNSHEJAMAICAN, your biggest and brightest shining star. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about having the North Node in Gemini / the 3rd house and the South Node in Sagittarius / the 9th house. Let's get it. Okay, so the North Node, first I'm just going to go ahead and break down briefly what the North Node and the South Node represents in the astrological birth chart. So the North Node basically represents where you're headed in life. It's where you need to focus on growing and, the traits in your life that you need to build up in order for you to become, let's say, the greatest version of yourself. Now the South Node is where you feel comfortable at. It's the area of life, the house that you have, it is the area of life that this will take place in. And the South Node also represents your karma. It represents the things that you've been doing in previous lifetimes. It represents where most of your baggage comes from. It represents the area of life that you have mastered, but those skills you need to use in order to help you to grow and go towards your North Node. So if you have the North Node in Gemini / the 3rd house, in this video I'm going to basically break down those two placements as if they're one and the same, okay? So Gemini, if you have your North Node in Gemini / the 3rd house, this pretty much means that you have a South Node in Sagittarius / the 9th house. So coming from the South Node, you're the type of person that in previous lifetimes and in this lifetime, you're a person that's very optimistic, very jovial. That means very upbeat. Someone that's always in good spirits, someone that always looks at the brighter side of things, someone that's an adventurer, someone that likes to teach, someone that likes to tell other people about philosophy, somebody that likes to travel, somebody that likes to go to exotic places and interact with exotic people. You're the type of person that can get along with anybody. Mutable fire is all about being able to be up for any adventure, being able to interact and utilize yourself with multiple different cultures and people. So this is what it's all about, having your South Node in Sagittarius. You probably have lifetimes of being a teacher, of being someone that spread philosophy, someone that is very preachy. You can come off into this life as thinking that you know everything, thinking that you're very smart, and maybe having a certain air of like a God complex, thinking that you know everything because Jupiter rules Sagittarius and Jupiter is all about expanding things. So absolutely, with this South Node, you have had many lifetimes where you were able to basically you've come into this lifetime very smart, someone that has a very strong intuition, someone that's very driven, someone that has a lot of passion, and someone that's a visionary, someone that loves to think about the brighter side of things, and so in this lifetime you've come to basically help others, help other people around you, help your friends, your cousins, your neighbors, because North Node in Gemini is in the 3rd house is all about communicating with people that are closest to you in your surroundings. So your overall mission in life is basically to take all the wisdom and knowledge that you have gained in previous lifetime and in this current lifetimes, in certain situation that you have been in previously. You're here to take those learning experiences and help to teach other people, to help build a community, help build conversations around the things that you find interesting, the things that have taught you a lot in life. So you need to take what you've learned and you need to share it with others, help communicate with others, teach other people how to view the world in a more expansive way, show other people how to be loving and caring and generous, so that's what the North Node in Gemini is all about. The North Node in Gemini also allows for you to, now the North Node in the birth chart is something that's going to make you feel uncomfortable. So as a Sagittarius South Node, you probably feel very comfortable with your own ideals and your philosophy, and you find it to be something that it's very hard for you to then articulate that and communicate that with other people. But you know, this South Node, these nodes are given to you specifically because you're supposed to be teaching. You know, when I see this node in one of my clients' chart, I immediately tell them, you know, I see why, you know, we have gravitated towards each other, because you know, you're the type of person that you have gained a lot of wisdom, and you are just here to help other people around you, not in a forceful way, you know, definitely not in a forceful way, because Gemini is all about, you know, communicating. It's all about games. It's all about being playful. It's all about having fun. So taking all those serious ideals and philosophy that you hold within, and finding a very fun and light way of communicating with about it, you know. So it's all about just being fun, interacting with, you know, people around you, and understanding that the people around you are going to be your greatest source of growth in life. You know, these people are the people that you relate to closest to. You know, these are the type of people, whatever you learn from them and whatever you teach them is both going to help you, the surrounding you're in, and the community, you know. It's going to help the relationship to gain stronger, just communicating about those things that are of Sagittarian quality that you've already came into this life gifted with. Now, like I stated, the North Node is something that makes us feel very uncomfortable. It's something that we don't necessarily are so reluctant to go out and do. So as a person with the North Node in Gemini / the third house, you're the type of person that you're not so eager to go out and communicate with people around you. But you find throughout life that the more you do it, the more you open up yourself, the more you share your ideals with other people, the more you'll see that balance in your life where you can be able to have fun, because Gemini is all about having fun. And sometimes when you have the South Node in Sagittarius / the ninth house of teaching and ideals and adventure, sometimes having that South Node and having all those experiences can make you feel like I stated, like you know a lot and that you're very mature. So having these different nodes, you feel like talking to other people is kind of like dumbing yourself down, and you like to keep your own ideals to yourself. But honestly, what you're doing is you need to find a way to help you to communicate, so that what you know and the wisdom that you have, that you're using that wisdom to help other people around you. And so that's the challenge with this North Node, is basically sacrificing your own ego and understanding that the things that you have came into this life with are a gift, you know, especially Sagittarian qualities and things that you've learned, you know. It's definitely a gift and other people need to hear it. So it's all about just understanding with the North Node in Gemini / the third house that communicating with people is going to be very important. You know, you could be looking towards a career as a writer or a publisher, someone that, you know, an artist, a musician, whatever the case may be, someone that communicates with people and someone that likes to talk about many different topics. You know, North Node in Gemini is going to force you to go out and adventure out into different type of activities, you know, different ways of having fun, because Gemini is a mutable sign. So it's all about communicating about different things, different topics, different events. So it's basically just, this node is basically asking you to come outside of your comfort zone of relying on your own philosophies and your own idea and your own visions, your own way of seeing the world, you know, and to basically just go out and put yourself into different communities, different clubs, different groups, different surroundings, different friendships, different, you know, things, different activities, and to learn something and to share what you have. You know, you already have a very adventurous streak within you. You just need to hone that in and understand the balance in between having a Sagittarius South Node, which is about, like I've already stated, you are a very intellectual person, but the North Node in Gemini is just asking you to give your intelligence to a bunch of people and communicate with them and help to build a greater world. All right, so that's what it means to have this North Node placement. If you relate to this video, if you have something more you want to add, please make sure that you go ahead and comment down below. Also, make sure that you go ahead and smash the like button, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click the notification bell so you know exactly when I upload a new video. And that's pretty much what I have to say for this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in another one. Mwah. Peace.
I'm the one that makes it rain. Better ask ain't on my name. Damn, she Jamaican on her way to fame. If I say that means bitch, I ain't play no games. You steady talking shit, but you don't add my name. I pull up on you real pretty, you gon' feel ashamed. Bounce back game, bounce Kurt Cobain's. I ran and brought it back. What happened to your quarterback gang? Loyal fan base got the place jumping up. Oh shit, there go my song on the radio. Turn it up for the nigga, cause he need to know. I got his ass tuned in to the stereo. Yeah, came up in the 6, hit a few